A man with a watch looking like he broke the bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch, face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight like.
Yo, yo, yo! What's happening, family? It's your boy Trap Vision 3D, man. Welcome to the show, man. You made it to the lifestyle, man. And before we jump into today's episode, man, we got to get some news out. If you in here, man, go ahead and ring that bell, man. If you find any value in the content and you're not a part of the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to it, man. Hit that bell. Get notified, you feel what I'm saying? Want to give a couple of shout outs to some folks, man. The phenomenal Leo, I think I seen you earlier. Yesterday was his birthday. Bash, man, had a great one. That you want to go over to House of X and then go over to Leo's channel, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Leo, you know what I'm saying? Like it was dope, it's phenomenal. That was just a testament to how many people really rock with him. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice, man. I was glad that I was able to see it and be a part of it, man. It was dope. And then today, if anybody's following me on Instagram, I didn't post my picture of today. I was doing a lot of stuff, a lot of moving and grooving. I'll post it later, but I am wearing a Magnum Tourbillon in spirit of my man Magnum Vic, which dude, his name is Magnum Vic, and they ain't the Magnums that y'all thinking about. We're talking about watches. Get your mind out the gutter. Yes, this Magnum today, a Tourbillon, something that me and him share together. Happy birthday, bro. And I know the Rangers is on, and he's a Ranger guy, so you know what I'm saying, I gotta pay respect to that. I think I seen this comment earlier, and I told him, I said, bro, look, you can catch this on the flip side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't like that, man. But I appreciate you because I know I seen you in here, Kyle, man, Ice Cold Kyle. And the reason for this episode today is because of my man, Kyle. Today is the last day that I have access to his watch. Bro, I will be shipping these back out to you. But I tell you what, you guys saw the review. I got the watches over here. I actually got 2 of them on the table. The other one is in there. I want to cover divers, man. I want to cover like pro divers and grand divers this entire month. But the fact that he sent me like some stuff, like he sent me some heat. You know, like I'll show you. This is what I showed this the other day. That Blue Label joint. That thing, you know, you'll see it again before the show is over with, I'm sure. But hold on, let me get into that, man. Hear me, what's going on? Why? What's happening? What's happening? Godfather. Yo, Godfather, last night on Bulldog. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna say it was his debut because Godfather's, he's been in these streets, man. He's been in these Invicta streets for a long time, a lot longer than all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like the 90s. I was in high school. This man was out here collecting Invicta. But last night, man, he was so clean. God, dope, man. Yo, Godfather. That man, I didn't expect nothing less than you. Honestly, I didn't expect nothing less, man, but you was clean. And when I tell you your enabling skills was on point, I was like, dude, if I could have sold some watches last night to buy some stuff out of bought in periods, I didn't even want the stuff they had on the screen, but because you were saying man, it was lovely. I said, dang, I got to get one of them Imperious joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, got me, boy. You the king and the enabler. Mr. Fantastic is what I call him. John Gang up in the building. Jay Jones is in the building. What's going on, man? Watchman 54, man. Salute, brother. How you doing? Hope you and your family doing well. Let's see who else in here. Jay Jones, everybody. Jose, what's going on, man? That was dope, man. Shout out to Tommy Big Time, man. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Big Time Gang. Gang. You know what I'm saying? That was great, man. Trelise, hey, how you doing, sis? Appreciate you being up in this thing. Hey, it's me, Trelise. I like that. Yeah, man. Last night was epic on Bulldog, man. Yo, Wonston, what is happening? You did a good job, phenomenal job, man. I got to give it up to you, man. You put that thing together. Hold up, man. I'm all twisted, y'all. Let's see here. Michael Carson, man. When you see Michael Carson walk in the building, bro, come on, you got to stand up, man. Salute. So, hold up, I got to salute you again, sir. How you doing, man? I appreciate you being here. Really do, really do. Appreciate you being here. Man. Dude, I tell you what, we're doing a great job. Thanks. Oh, good. Um, so I am going to get into this watch review, and you know the crazy thing. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. This is like really, you know how Tommy say he got OCD about stuff. My camera equipment is all jacked up right now, and I can't. I gotta fix it. There we go. All right. Uh, so here's the deal. Before I get into this review, I do take in consideration. I heard a YouTuber say that, you know, he got to watch group or whatever the case is, and he don't take it too seriously. And if you don't take stuff too seriously, man, just come on, be a part of the family type deal. And I'm following in that aspect is because we do take life serious, man. We got work, we got all kind of stuff that we doing right now. It's kind of tough, kind of tight for a lot of people right now. So what the review I'm going to do today is on a watch that you can possibly get. It's kind of hard to get because I think in Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong, you found this from another collector, I imagine. Because I know you can find it if you put the model number in there, you can find it on Shop HQ, but it's saying it sold out. But the price on it was like $4,200. So did I see Unboxed walking here? Yo, salute, bro. What's good, man? What's goody? Goody in the hoodie. House of X, man. It's always good to see, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Really do. I don't want to take life for granted. But here on the channel, man, like I don't take the watch collecting so serious to where, you know, I want to be offensive to other people or anything like that, or give out some false information or bad information. Because a lot of times it's easy to talk to a lot of you guys that's in the chat because I've either been on a cruise with you, been to a collector's event, we've talked in the chat, but what I didn't do, and I'll do it. Look, I'm gonna just apologize in advance. A lot of times I don't think about the people that's like across the seas and people that's in Oklahoma and all these other places that's never been a part of this, and they're like, okay, I'm obviously not in this group, you know what I'm saying? Because they got their own thing. Anybody's welcome on here, anybody, you know what I'm saying? And it don't necessarily have to be an Invicta watch. You can have Casio, you can have whatever you know what I'm saying, you like. Even if you want to come up and show your watch off and stuff like that, you can do that. But today's review is basically for those that are in that community of Invicta, or you are thinking about it. Hey, you're gonna have to unlock the door because I'm doing the show. Y'all know it's 6 o'clock. I ain't getting up. Y'all heard that? I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. Let's see. They did hear me. They did, but like now it's sold out. And I just looked at it. It said it was like $4,200 sold out. Make sure you hit that smash button. Almost grabbed it when it popped up. I love the colors. I own this piece and love it. Woo! Okay, so look, I done talked long enough. Let's get into it. Bam! You know I was doing my show. All right, so Pro Diver, right? Automatic. This has a Sellita 500. Now, what is so special about this watch? Well, I'll say first and foremost, when I saw it, it was the color. It was the colorway. Well, like how they said, man, it was the color for me. It's basically you have this deep green with the maroon going around, and then you see how it's contrasted with the white. And I mean, it's a beautiful watch, man. Now, it was one thing that I'll tell you. This has a Sellita 500, which is Swiss made, right? or Swiss movement. It's outsourced. Now, what does that mean? The last time I told y'all, I'm gonna show y'all this, and some of y'all had some questions, man. This is the watch I showed last week, and basically it has a Sellita 200. This has a Sellita 500. Both of those are clones of the Valjoux 7750, which the Valjoux 7750 was created, I want to say, in 1972 or something. I could be wrong, but you got this thing that's like well over 40 years, and they just made a clone. Now, the beautiful thing, and I know why Invicta picked it up, is because it's an inexpensive movement. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I want you to look at this rotor. Y'all see how thick it is? Do I have my measurement tool in here? Yeah, I got my measurement tool. Let's see how thick this thing is. All right, so this right now is measuring 21.5 millimeters thick. Y'all see, that's the thick watch, but you got to think what's going on in this watch. And then it's an Invicta design. Invicta's never been like a really small watch. Even their 40 millimeters got like attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like the colorways and stuff like they got. Hold on, let me see. Green watch, nice. Ray of Sunshine, how you doing? Boom, I'm looking at Mind Trap. Got the identical. For those who don't know, the Sellita 500 is a Valjoux. Yup. Put a lot of high-end. I'm sorry, I keep clicking off. They do, Breitling, IWC. And that's the thing about it, man. So imagine this. One of the most important things about Invicta, which I give Invicta grade A, is for those that may look at a Breitling and say, man, I really like that watch. If you like me, the only reason I knew about Breitling was because of John Travolta. He wore one, and then he was like, it was in on a flight. I was actually going to Georgia, and that Sky Mall, it had him in there with a Breitling. I said, oh, that thing is tight. And I saw that same watch when I went overseas. Man, overseas it was cheaper than the one, like it was cheaper than buying it here, but it was still like $4 grand. You know what I'm saying? So that was one I wanted to get, and I will tell you, I actually bought one, right? A Breitling, which got stolen out of my car with my Rolex sport watch. They were fakes. They were knockoffs. Dude, I ain't have it like that. I mean, I could have used my deployment money to buy, but why would I do that? So I bought a fake watch, and somebody stole it. If they went to go try to get money off of it, yeah, joke's on you. But anyway, the beauty about this watch is, of course, the bracelet and the case itself done in that green ionic plating is comfortable, and then you have that butterfly clasp on the back, right? You have that machine dial going on, and then you got mother of pearl. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let's see if you can see it. Can y'all? The camera don't pick it up, man. But like, this is what I like. Hold up, wrong side. Those sub dials. So at the 9 o'clock, you got the second hand, and then you got the chronograph. Then Invicta went and put, it's a screw down crown. So you unscrew that as well as the function pushers. And on the back of this, I know you can't see it, but at the very bottom, at the 6 o'clock, on the back side of this case back, it said invincible in detail. Now, I don't know how much, Mr. Carson, I don't know how much you paid for yours, because everybody's different. Some people got them when they first came out. Let me see. Joke is on you. You're awesome. You see. Hold on. It is sort of the way it shines. And it got that coin edge. That thing is dope, man. So, hold up. I don't know if Kyle's in here still. But I'll call this. Hey, I was gonna say that. This is a Christmas color. This is a Christmas color, man, most definitely. And there was only a handful of people that can actually own this watch, man. I mean, I think, like, honestly, let me see if I can get that. Y'all see how the crystal is raised up on it? It just comes off like a millimeter or something like that. It's dope. I mean, it's a thick watch. And hold on, let me go ahead and take off my magnet for a second, so y'all can see. Like I said, the good thing about it is me and Kyle actually have same wrist size. Saturday. Let me see. What you saying? Okay. So y'all see that's it on the wrist. And it's no question. It's no question. You got flame fusion crystal. Oh, let me show you this. Now I have to show you, and I know you can't see this on camera, but this thing has a bidirectional rotor on the back, right? So when you shake it, it wobbles. You have to feel it. You got to feel it. And this is how you know it's a clone, because guess what I got here? I have a Valjoux 7750, right? You shake this thing. I mean, I know the camera's not gonna pick it up because it's very subtle, but it anybody that has a Valjoux or the 500, the Sellita 500, you can. Let me just go ahead and go through the whole motion for you. You shake it, and that thing is like shaking my wrist a little bit, right? I can feel it shaking. So that's how you know it's a clone. Now, the Sellita 500 is 25 joule, and that don't mean something. That don't mean much to some people. It just don't. They like, the one thing that draws you into a watch is the way it looks. So if you saw this in the store, let's say you went to K Jewelers, or you went, I don't care, just any fine jewelry store, and you happen to see one of these, in the case of other watches that kind of blend in, guarantee you, even if you don't like it, this is going to catch your attention. That is definitely going to catch your attention. But this is one thing I want to show you. As you see right there at the 3 o'clock, over here, right? You have a date and the date function on here. On the Valjoux, you just have the date. Now, I'm going to show you this. This has an NH35, NH36. You see that same setup right there? You have the date function. I think that just adds like a significant like value to the watch for me. And then Invicta kind of pushed, you know, I ain't gonna say kind of, they did. They put the reserve Invicta on there, the IR, and they put that on there. For me, that just added like another touch of detail. It has great lume on it. So I didn't take a lume shot. But overall, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. If you can find this watch anywhere. Now, there was a collector on eBay that was selling this watch. Hey, what's going on, Frugal Mama? How you doing? There was a collector. I think he was selling it like $1,400. I don't think this thing was $1,400 when they first came out. But for those that's in the chat that seen this when it first came out, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say this thing was around $900 mark. But again, I could be wrong on that one. And if you want to know this, I found out, like I was doing some research on the Sellita 500. It's only been out for, like, that movement has been out for what, 23 years, somewhere around there. And that's the one thing I like, is any qualms or any like imperfections about the watch, they had years of getting it out the way. But if you really want to be technical, because it's a clone over watch that's, I mean, a movement that has been in play for nearly 50 years, if not 50 years, all of the little crap that can go wrong with this watch has been eliminated. Now, can it still like mess up on you? Yeah, that's with any movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't address it, it may not cost you that much on the Sellita movement, but like, just imagine if you had a Big Bang with a Sellita in it. They're gonna charge you extra because it's the Big Bang. That's why another reason why, like, as I'm collecting Invicta watches that I like, it's a low cost when it have like maintenance. I mean, keeping these watches. Let me see what the chat's talking about. Like Vic always says, I give you 117.20. Hey, you have to. What's it? I wish I had John Gangy on here, man. Because Vic, I mean not Vic, but Ice Cold will come in here like, you got to be kidding me, bro. He ain't going for it. You're gonna have to put another one in front of that thing. He may let it go for 1,100, but I know he ain't gonna let it go for nothing less. This is a hard watch to get a hold of, man. This is a hard watch. And Kyle, if you will answer in there, bro, would you consider selling this piece? Would you consider parting ways with this? And while I wait on that answer, the biggest thing I'm gonna tell you guys, on a watch like this, whether you get this particular one, because they do have different variations. They even have, there's a, if you go to eBay, there's a Black Panther with the Sellita 500, and I saw it. If it's still there, $500. I think that now, do your research, do your due diligence, and see if that person is. Just type in. You can type in Invicta Sellita 500 or Black Panther, Pro Diver, Reserve Pro Diver, and it's $500. And I can tell you this: I thought about selling some watches to get that thing, because I'm like, y'all know I like Black Panther, but I would say this is definitely worth your time. It's very different. If you can get this one, I consider this to be like the top flame. If I can multiply that 5 by 25, most definitely, man. Like, let me show you what it looks like with the clasp closed. Y'all see that on the back? Reserve, clasp. There's 2 buttons, and it's almost like invisible. All you got to do is squeeze that, pops open. Oh, where are my manners? Oh. Man, that sounds better than this one. Hold on, let me hold on. Let y'all hear that. Okay. Now, that's decent. Not a lot of play in it. But this one, of course, you got that coin edge on it, so it's easier to grip. Man, those clicks, boy. Sheesh. So all in all, man, I think this is like Invicta killed it with this. The only thing I would say, and it's nothing negative against the watch, it will be more with Invicta. I'll just go ahead and say it. If anybody from Invicta is watching this, you see this, and I guarantee you there's people in the chat. Y'all tell me what y'all think. What do you guys think? For those of you guys that have this, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that you'll part with? Would you trade this for something else? How do you guys feel about this watch? My little 15 watch is pitiful. Jerry Jones, stop it. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, Jerry Jones. 15, like, I mean, if you're saying that you bought 15 watches this week, I can understand. But if you're talking about your pitiful 15 watches, we all know anybody that lives in New York that's been to a meeting or a collector's event, seen that you have more than 15 watches. Not trying to hear that. They need to go back to the old school pieces, in my opinion. Thank you. That was the thing. So for the people for Invicta or a representative, like I said, if you are watching this now, I do know I looked ahead on the Invicta group page. I saw where there is a Pro Diver, and I want to say it's a 50 millimeter, which this one is a 47 millimeter. I didn't tell you that. I'm sorry. It's a 47 millimeter piece. There's a 50 millimeter reserve Pro Diver coming out, and I believe it does have the Sellita 500. I don't know what the price is going to be. Would it be worth your time? Hopefully, like, that's the one thing is Invicta's putting out so many watches. This one is well put together, man. Hold on, let you guys get a look at the actual case back, and it does have the rotor is decorated. It doesn't have a different color. That would have been dope too if they brought this out, made a reserve, and put like a greenish rotor on it. And I know Invicta got the yellow, but just being a little fancy, or you know what I'm saying, they could have put a maroon rotor in there, decorated the thing, called it a day. But that would be nice to see. Let me ask you guys this: for those guys that collect watches, do you think if Invicta starts making like more reserve, should the number drop? So for something like this, would you consider 500 watches, and that's it, no more after that? Because I've had customers, collectors say, I don't like to see Invicta do limited numbers down anything below 250. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw a watch that Invicta literally made 10 of. You know what I'm saying? Like it was very extremely limited. You know, and the chances that this collector got one of those watches, I think he got like number 9 or something like that out of 10. Do you guys think that they should do that? Ice Cold says 3 to 500. Show the case back again, please. Okay. That sin is in entirety. Yes, sir. Agreed, Ice Cold. Let's see. We all have 8 watches. Get out of here, Jesus. You bought 8 watches last night. You would not sell yours. Okay, Godfather said he wouldn't get rid of his. Man, that's a solid piece. Way better than what I'm seeing today out in Invicta. Okay. I think Shop had the marble piece of this at $4.99. Okay, okay. But those sold out, screws and links. Thank you, sir. Yes. The links do have screws in them. They do have screws in them, which add another value to this watch. It just add, I mean, like I said, of all of the Invicta pieces. So let me show you something, because I actually brought these out on purpose. I want to show you something. It's not running, but this is a Grand Diver, 2-tone, right? 47 millimeters. And it's going to be in the same design pattern, right? And I you know, if you look at this watch, I paid $88 for this watch. And I think for $88, I got my money's worth. And I'm still getting my money's worth out of it, because I wear this watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I wore this yet for, did I wear this yet? This make, you know, I don't think I wore this yet for Diver month. But that's an $88 watch, right? Dark mother of pearl, Scuba Steve in it. Kyle went ahead and he purchased this, and this was at $4.29 on Shop HQ. And if you got the 20% coupon, if you have one of those, they're still available. And you can get this. This is one that I say I would add this to my collection. Now, again, in comparison between the two, I will say that blue one falls in comparison to this one right here. Just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I still gave both of these 5 flames, but like if I had a choice of getting the blue over the green, they're both going to be specialty pieces, because the colorways, the colors are different. You don't get to see this on a regular basis. And then if you're one of those people like, what I'm going to wear with it, find something. I guarantee you, with what fashion is going, there's so much stuff out there. But again, this was $129. Pro Diver Blue Label, or Grand Diver, I'm sorry, Grand Diver Blue Label. $130. I think that was, like, in my opinion, I feel like that was well worth it. But then I'll show you this, and I was sharing this with a collector the other day. This is another Pro Diver. It's a 50 millimeter. I showed this on Instagram. The yellow colorway has the mill clasp, but this is the quality of Invicta, right? This watch has a Z60 and it has the case back. And if I had to give this, like, rate this on the spot, which I'll tell y'all right now, out of 5 flames, I give it a 3.5, 3.5 flame. And I'm gonna tell you why. The case, I mean, not the case, but the actual bracelet is weird the way it's set. It's a weird set. Like, the way I had to size it and then had to micro adjust, it just didn't fit right. Then it's jangly. You know what I'm saying? It's too loose for me, for the money that I spent for it. And then it was sort of lackluster. I was like, okay, I'm thinking it was going to just blow my socks off when I got it. And it didn't. And then it just doesn't set right. And then it's push-pull. And I said, man, this is a diver, man. Like, I paid like $150 for this. And I've seen Invicta do better with $150. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen better. I've seen Invicta do a lot better. And this is where, like, this is one that if you can get this one, I tell you, no more than $70. I'm mad I paid $150 for it. I'm just being honest. This isn't one of my favorite divers, and it's probably why you've never seen it on the show. Because I'm like, I wore it. I posted it the other yesterday, I think it was. If I had to wear a diver, this one would get pushed to the back, and this is probably one that I'm like eventually just like, all right, put this on somebody's wrist, because I'm not. It's not one of my favorites. It's not even close. But again, I'll show you the different calibers of quality that Invicta's done. And I think Invicta did a great job of bringing watches like this, tungsten, R150. And then they brought this one, you know what I'm saying? Another diver with diamonds in it, dark mother of pearl. So Invicta's done like some decent jobs on watches. I'm not real big on some of the designs that they have right now, but when it comes to, like I'm saying, this one, hands down, I think this is probably one of the most perfect watches Invicta's put out, in my humble opinion. Let me get into the comments real quick. Let's see, what up, Cliff? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, because this is the last day. This is actually the last day for me doing Kyle's watches. And hold on just a second. If you like, I just dropped the link. You can come up, Kyle, if you want to. If you feel you can come up, bro. Anybody come up, and like, you can talk about this particular piece, or what you think as far as the quality of Invicta is right now. This is a judgment-free zone. So, you know, and I do ask that, you know, even people that's watching this on the back, like if you're watching this on replay, I've had, you know, some very colorful comments left, and I try to address you guys. Some stuff I will block, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you had something, like any comments or whatever, man, feel free. Now, my man, I forgot to say this, man. I wore this red. My man George, you know what I'm saying, he fixed me up. He went down to Mexico on a vacation, and which one? Oh, I didn't see. Where did I miss a question?
Access, show it up close. And then
Oh, you want to see this one up close? The green one?
you want to know, is it an auto?
Yeah, it is. It's auto. It's chronograph on it too.
I also give him a second.
Uh-oh, we're gonna try to add my man to the stream. I know he be having a hard time getting on here. Hold on.
Tempo, BB, Antonio.
Hold up, man. Come on now. Oh, bro, it's not bringing you up for some reason. Jay Jones trying to come up. Hold up. Let me see if I can get you, bro. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me pull you on, bro. Afromax in here. What's going on? Hi. What's up, Antonio? Hi, welcome in. What barbecue queens at? What's going on, barbecue queens? Hope I got to see. Was that Tampa 88? Oh no, that's BB. That's BBQ. Tampa BBQ Queens. I like that name. What's going on? I appreciate. Sorry for missing y'all. My bad. Afromax, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, now, until I know my man said he wanted to come up. What is the point of these reviews? What is the point of me showing some of these watches off to you, man? Like, we have whole conversations off of these watches. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing, and I've been saying this, it all started with a watch. And as far as horology is concerned, I think Invicta does a great job. Whether, I don't care who you are, whether you like Invicta or not, because I've heard so many people on this platform kind of slam Invicta. Oh man, hold up. I got my main man, Ice Cold Kyle, coming to the stage. What's going on, baby?
Going on?
Man, you, bro, you. Hey, I'm glad I got you up. How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm all right. I appreciate you showing some love with my pieces. I just came up here to kind of show some of, you got some of Invicta's old school pieces there. I got a couple of newer divers that they came out with. I was gonna show the people in the chat and just kind of see where what their opinion was on old school versus new school.
Okay. And see, all right, so let me ask you this while I got you up. When did you see, like, who inspired you to get this piece? Where did you see this piece first that just made you say, "Hi, I got to get this"?
I just saw it on Shop, and the price was right, and I was like, it's my first Sellita 500, and I just picked it up.
Oh, so you did get this from Shop?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you bought this from another collector. Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah, that one I got on Shop.
Wow. Wow.
And I believe they made it in 2 colorways. They had it in the green with the burgundy, and then I think they had it in like a solid black, but the black was out. And I really, that colorway was just unique.
Right.
I mean, we all got a solid black watch, I imagine.
Bro, you know how many how many black watches I got, man? It's crazy. You know, the other thing too is I was looking at is this is a low maintenance piece for it to be Swiss. You know what I'm saying? I know, again, all of the movements, like the Sellita movements, are outsourced. It's not like Invicta has a Swiss made factory or something. You know what I'm saying? But there's a bunch of companies that do that, man. And the fact that you have a watch that it's a conversational piece, to say the least, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can. Bro, I'm gonna try to add you on. Let's see if it'll get you in here. Jay Jones, man. Hey, bro. I'm gonna start a fund to get you some good internet, bro. Most definitely, man, because we got to get you up here, bro. For real, for real.
Well, while we're waiting on Jerry, I picked this one up a while back.
Oh, okay. Is that the gold?
This is
that the gold label?
That's the gold label, which is basically this piece's little brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then they've got it in blue. They've got it in blue label, and they've got it in green label. So these are relatively new pieces from Invicta with that NH36 in it.
Okay. Godfather said he got the solid black too. Man, you got both, man. I'm not surprised, Godfather. I'm definitely not surprised.
And Tiff got me this one for my birthday. I believe this is a Grand Diver with the meteorite.
So, Kyle, like when you, I like that. How much did you pay for this? That was a question. Cliff wanted to know, how much did you pay for this?
Would you say they were going for $42.95? Yeah, that's what I paid for. You want it for like $3,500, Cliff? Is that what we're getting at? No, I paid $500 for it, I think.
Okay, that's I will say this.
And that's a fair price.
That's a great price, man, because here's the deal. Is you know that there's an inflation with everything, you know, and I know that if you are a high-end watch collector or if you're a vintage watch collector, and like I haven't thought about jumping into the vintage watches, man, because I've been listening to some of those collectors. They're like, that's an expensive hobby, getting into the vintage, because you always repairing them. Or I'm like, I don't even want no.
What's the cost to service a Rolex? Like $1,000?
Yeah, bro. But here's the other thing too. I was talking to a watch collector. I mean, watchmaker. This cat was telling me that to service a Patek, some of the Pateks, bro, was like 8 bands. It's like 8 bands, bro. And I was like, you lying. He said, dude, no, I'm telling you. He said, I work on these watches, man. He said, they have some models that's like 8 bands to repair. And I was like, well, I'll take your word for it, bro, because I don't know nothing. I mean, if it costs like a grand for a Rolex, dude, I couldn't. I mean, but that stuff is so complicated. Like when you break these watches down, you see the pieces. Hey, I change a battery. I may change the band out on it from a strap to a bracelet, but that's as far as my knowledge goes. I can't even fool with it.
Now here's another one that I know Godfather has this same piece. I'd like you to do a review on this one. This is the Diamonds and Ice.
Ooh.
And this one's got the same white mother of pearl in it, which the camera just doesn't pick up.
Right.
R150. Same clasp on the back. And it's funny, you notice that Invicta put the clasp upside down on that blue label one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I saw it. I was like, wait a minute.
They reversed the bracelet on it for some reason.
I mean, it still worked, but I was like, huh?
But this is another newer piece. Again,
like that one?
That my wife bought me. I love this one too. This one she got a killer deal on this one. But that's kind of new school versus old school. You know, the R150 is like the most premium movement that shops or that Invicta's really using these days, in my opinion, for a lot of new pieces. They're not sourcing out those Sellita movements very often from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I was going to get it when popped back up, but Uncle Joe was screwing me on gas.
Yeah.
Hey, see, you know what? This is where I say, and I'm just gonna put this out there, y'all. In the event you don't have this watch in your collection, and Shop HQ just happen to have a few more, Kyle just told you, it's like 500, and Hemi said it could be up to like 530. Let's say between $500 and $600. Do you have that kind of money? You know, I got this thing, man. Now I don't want to just wake up just to breathe. I'm thankful for my breath, but I want to enjoy life. I want to go on vacations. I want to do stuff. And all of us are here. We like collecting watches. We're limited on our resources. So a watch like this, that may be out of your price range. But then think about it. There's companies that have the same movement. IWC, the Big Bang. Oh my gosh, dude! Like there's like watches within the Swatch group that'll cost you $7,000 for the same movement. Now, of course, that movement will, like, this is a lower grade of the Sellita 500. You know what I'm saying? Invicta is cost of, you know, like they're conscious of the cost, right? They'll still give you a Swiss made piece, but it's going to be at a lower cost. And the other part to this is the community of people that collect. So all of us got more than 10 watches in our collection. That's the other thing. People that collect Rolex, and I know some people that got like 3 or 4 Rolexes. There's some Invicta collectors that got, I know, he know who I'm talking about. You got a few Rolexes in your collection. I'm like, hey, more power to you.
Yeah, man.
But here's the deal. You want to get something nice, affordable. The only advantage you will have to buying this piece, and you're still going to pay $500 for it. But if you got this from Shop, it's every month. You're paying for 6 months, paying whatever you pay, 100 and something. If you could swing $100 a month.
No, I'm telling you, like, I think I paid for the gold label and the purple label. I think these were both $149. I'm not sure exactly what Tiff paid for this. It came with that 18 slot briefcase that Invicta came out with. And then, to be honest with you, she got this one when it dropped to like $328, and I think she had her 30% off coupon on that. So you do the math on that. But that one's obviously more expensive. And in my opinion, if it came out again in the black, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
And see, that's one that if it came back in the green, I would get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you think over 6 months, because this is a watch that I would most definitely want to add to my collection. And of course, you can't get anything with the value movement with Invicta unless you buy from another collector, because Edda's not selling anything to anybody outside of their group. So, which I don't understand. I mean, but what's confusing though is I read that. And I remember when I was still selling jewelry at the time, they was like, hey, Edda's not selling to Invicta and nobody else. Unless he just bought a whole bunch of them. Wing still offers some 7750s.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works.
I don't see why, unless it's just for greed purposes, why Invicta can't make a limited run. Maybe their customer base is just so big that they can't do a super limited 50 or 75. I mean, I know like Imperius did Jamal Anderson, and they did 32, and they did that diamond X-wing with the Valju 7750, and they ran 32. JT's they do 999. Why can't they do 99?
Vic said he's debuting his diamond and ice tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece too.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this, your personal opinion. For somebody that's looking to get a watch, you know what I'm saying, what would you recommend for somebody, like, if they just started? What would you recommend for somebody to get? Let's just say let's make it simple. Let's say out of Invicta's, because we reviewing Invicta watches. What would you recommend?
I'd recommend somebody starting out with something like this, something easy. Not a lot of complications. You don't have to worry about a chronograph. You don't have to worry about, I mean, you set the day and the date. It's not a real particular movement that, from what I've seen, you don't have to worry about setting it at a certain time or you're going to, you're going to break the wheel inside of it. For $149. I mean, you just had one up a minute ago. I think you said you paid like 84 and you weren't real happy with.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, actually, I paid this one right here, bro. I paid $140, $150 for this watch. Pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, and these got the nicer clasp. They did the color all the way through it. They didn't stop and make it, just make it silver.
Right.
So they treated the whole piece. Screw down crown. It's got the yellow rotor in the back. I mean, it's just a solid piece, and for the price, $149. And if somebody had, again, you had 20% off that, you're taking another $30 off it. So for $120, it's a good way to start out. I know when I'm still in my infancy, but when I first started collecting Invictas, I was like, oh man, they got 3 watches with a dive case for $149. Bet I'm getting it. And I got it home and I was like, these watches are trash, man. like when you compare to this or what you got there, or like this Lupa.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll never buy one of those 3-watch deals again unless I'm doing it for a gift for
somebody.
Cousins or something. So
just getting them started. Yeah, I got you. Again, too, one of the things I want people to realize, what I'm doing right now is I'm doing this reviews. I'm pointing out watches that I have in my collection, and Invicta's been repeating a lot of these watches for years. They're bringing them back. Some of the stuff like this year, though, bro, like they got a lot of new designs, man. And I haven't seen any reviewers really tackle the new stuff, like the any of the thermal glows. I haven't seen anybody tackle the Flying Fox, which the Flying Fox, I actually saw that on Invicta stores for $169.
like $169 right now.
Yeah, I'm like,
they've got a lot. They're selling gladiators for like $189, I think. Like, and the new ones, the Spartacuses, for under $200. I was like, are you, man?
That's what I'm saying.
I was blown away.
What I'm saying.
Which makes me wonder, like, are those pieces not popular, so they're trying to just break even on them and get rid of them, or do they got a lot more pieces that they're trying to introduce and they got to free up space? But everybody's saying it. It's the year of the loom. They came out with that big coalition forces that was like this big. That opens up, I think.
Yep.
They're selling them for like $150 straight up, and I think they were like 2 something when they came out.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know what, bro? Here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here for 3 years, going on 4 years now, and I've watched anybody from Fat Cat to Urban Gentry to, like, there's a number of people I've watched that talked about Invicta. And they, like the Pro Diver is like the #1 watch that's talked about at anybody that's non-Invicta collector, right? And there's an argument about, the quality and stuff like that. And then we can have the argument of when you are rating a watch and you don't have it in hand, or you've never touched it or worn it or experienced it, how can I take your review serious? Because you saw a still picture, you say, hey, that's garbage. Yeah. But the thing about it is the community of people, like Vic said, they're not actually, listen to that. 1,000 Invicta watches are shipped every hour, right? And I'm like, that's a lot of watches.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you as a reviewer, or like, I've seen people talk about, like, Rolex is the #1 watch talked about, right? And I was talking to Kimon the other day about, that's the one thing that, we can't sit here and compare Rolex to Invicta past Invicta having a homage piece to the Rolex. That's where the conversation should stop.
Right.
It's like, stop. Now, if you are one of those people that I like the Rolex look, I can't afford it, I tell you, get a 40mm Pro Diver and keep it moving. You can get that right now on Amazon for $54.
Now, my
54.
boss, well, he's not really my boss. He's a service director at work. He's got two different Rolexes, and I think he's got an Omega and maybe a Breitling.
Mm.
He let me hold on to his Rolex, and I was checking it out, and the coolest part to me was the clasp. I was like, man, I like that
Yeah.
friction type clasp. Other than that, it was like it had a solid case back on it. You couldn't see the movement. I just and he was showing me that they were going for like that particular watch was going for like $5,500 right at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I don't see it.
Right.
I mean, I didn't see. To me, I'm like, there's a lot of other pieces that I could get for that amount of money, and it's nothing to knock Rolex at all. Like if that's what you like, and that's you've got that kind of money, man, more power to you. I just didn't see the value. I don't see the value in anything that I'm putting on my wrist for $5,500. No.
And and I've heard this, bro. And I don't know if you ever heard this. People say like for the amount of Invicta watches you collect, you can have a finer timepiece if you just wait. Like if you got 20 Invictas in your collection or more, that's the equivalence of your Submariner or Submariner or however you want to pronounce it, or your date just or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like you because okay, so there was a guy I worked with. He let me put on his Hulk, his Rolex, and you know what? I like the watch. I really like the watch. And the first thing I thought to myself, I wish Invicta would do this particular, style, make a homage Hulk in a 44, 45 millimeter piece. You know what I'm saying? Put an NH35 or put the Sellita 200 in it. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Put a number limited, or you can put like the 1953. There's a number of things that I wish Invicta would have done, you know what I'm saying, as far as homage pieces, because I know for a fact I would not spend that kind of money. I can't. Now, again, Patek Philippe, the Nautilus, I love that watch. I love the design of it. And what did I do? I bought a homage to the piece. I got it around here somewhere. I paid like $50 on Amazon for that piece. It's automatic. I don't know the movement. I don't care. I like that Gerald Genta design.
Yeah.
And that's that. That's me. Y'all do what y'all want. Man, what's going on? Wild Fizzle, what's happening?
If I was buying Rolexes, I'd only be able to have one watch, and I've got
a number of them.
And
you got 8. You got 8.
A couple Invictas.
You got 8 watches. So,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
You have 8. Now, you know what? The other thing too, what I think is dynamic, the way this watch is balanced. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like wear it out or anything like that, but I did try it on. I said, dude, this watch is amazing. I'm like Tommy. The heft of this watch makes me feel like, okay, this watch is quality through and through. And I will say again, just like the Blue Label, if you wear this watch and you're a truck driver or if you work in a factory or something like that, guess what's going to happen over a period of time?
Definitely.
You're going to rub that plating off. And you'll see the actual stainless steel underneath there.
Yeah, now, like my first watch. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
My first watch was the Blue Label Ghost Man War. Mm-hmm. And on the clasp, it's like the blue is almost gone in spots from rubbing and hitting the computer desk and the keyboard. And
yep.
Yeah, so when I wear those pieces or any of these other pieces, I'm like hanging my arm off the desk all goofy and yeah, trying to make sure that I don't scuff it up. So, but it's bound to happen. I mean, you wear your watches enough. I mean,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But I know when I wear those higher end pieces, I definitely try to be a little bit more aware of what I'm doing.
Now I can tell y'all this: if you do happen to find one of these, and you want to look. Most Invicta collectors that I know, they don't house and covet to the point where they're like, no, my precious. They wearing these things. And may I add, this is definitely some heat for a battle.
Oh, yeah.
This is battle worthy, bro. Like this is another reason why I said I put this thing at the top of my list of the watches that I have in my collection right now, bro. I put your timepiece, push past a lot of the watches I have in my collection right now because this is a beautiful watch. Screw down function pushers, bro. That is Invicta did they thing, bro. I'm so impressed with this watch, man. The date function, the way the chronograph sits over there, man. It make it look like a rich watch. And for $500,
yeah, and that burgundy is sweet to me. Like I said, I'm looking for something that's more solid burgundy. We spoke, and I told you I was looking for that Elite Diamonds one that Rico has. And there's a guy on eBay that wants like $1,000 for it, and I'm just like, I'm not in it for $1,000. I'm in it for about $600 if he wants to sell it, but I just can't do it.
Cliff said that's why he loves his Aragon, so much quality for a really great price. And Hemi said that's why all of mine are titanium. Man, dude, titanium is tough, man. That's a tough material, man. And it just looks different, man. And this is where I'm telling you like this, of all the watch companies that I've dealt with in the past, man, and I do know that Invicta has like the Chaos. And anybody that has a Chaos, know once you get it, if you don't know, you better tighten it down. Because the bracelet, it don't come tightened. Some of mine, I had to tighten mine.
Same with these. I'm telling you, the screws in the bracelet.
Yeah.
Same with the two that you got. I double checked them all because some of them were loose.
I did. Listen, bro, I got this as is. And if y'all remember, I literally got this watch. I want to say I paid $177 for this watch, which is unheard of. We got a Sellita 200 in it.
Now, is that the Elite Diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$177, bro. You can't beat that, man.
Not at all.
Uh-oh. We got the birthday boy coming on.
All right.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Did it, bro.
That's all screwed links too, right?
Yeah. I just did it. I just took the links off.
I told you it's not hard, bro.
Wing had a video, and I saw his video, and within 2 minutes, it's on the wrist.
Looks sharp.
Jesus said the same. Same with the millipede. I lost one screw on the bracelet. Jeez.
So yeah.
And then sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. Where is it? This one of my this is my tungsten piece. One of my screws was backing out, and I just put a drip of Loctite on it, put it in there. That's why I know I never get rid of this watch. Like, well, it's set for me.
Like you know that Blue Label one that you have there. That's the second one I got. The first one, they sent me like a Herc on a blue strap.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
And then when I got the next one, it was missing all the screws in the case back. This is the same way. This one right there is missing 2 screws. And I emailed Ryan Johnson about it. He's just too busy. He hasn't responded to me. But I asked Kimon, and then you told me to try K Jewelers because sometimes they may have some screws. So
yeah,
I got to hit somebody up and try to find a couple.
The other one,
case back.
I'm trying to think who else would. Oh my gosh. Try to contact Rick Hoover. See if Mr. Hoover may have some screws or something like that. Because we got a lot of spare parts and pieces and stuff like that, man. And because we definitely want to have those screws in there so it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, like no moisture gets in your watch.
I don't want to lose that water rating on it.
Right.
No, I had to look on the website under their spare parts, but they didn't show it. So I was kind of like, I would imagine it's the same screws in that one and the same screws in the blue one.
Yep.
I'd imagine they're all the same.
And that's the one thing I didn't mention on here is this is like a 1,600 feet depth ratio on it. So you can go swimming. Now somebody said last time, they was like, bro, if I had a watch like this, oh no, it was the blue one. They said, bro, if I had that blue one, I would not go swimming in it. I go swimming, when I go on Invicta cruises, if I do get in the water, bro, I bring my Russian divers out. I'm getting in the water with these watches. That's one of the sales for me is I like the loom. I've always liked loom. But the dive ratio on these watches, dude, why not? I don't want to get it for nothing else. It's a dive watch. I like dive style watches. That's just me.
Now I probably ain't gonna go scuba diving in it, but
Nah, I ain't gonna
I'm
go scuba
definitely not
diving.
gonna be afraid to go swimming with it on.
That's the truth.
Okay, so MJ has a we have to get like okay, so Frago Invicta repair guy in Utah.
Okay. I
So
appreciate that.
like you getting some options, bro. We get some options that way we can get you some screws for that thing.
Yeah. I looked in the box. I was like, they weren't anywhere. So, and then I saw that Alita Toro had posted something about talking to shop about getting used watches.
Hey, Kyle.
Now, yeah, what's up?
Did you try? I'm sorry, I had a self-adjust this thing. Did you try going to InvictaWatch.com and putting in? See, sometimes they sell extra links, extra screws. Nothing.
Yeah, I looked and they didn't have the particular screws for that watch. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well,
they got to come. They got to be able to get them somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere, bro. But as far as everything else, man, and Vic, let me ask you this. I know you're a Magnum man, but like, what do you think about divers? Your personal opinion.
Well, you know me. I got about 20 divers. Myself, I'm missing chat, so if I can't see chat, so if anyone's answering me or responding, I apologize. I love them. I mean, you know me. I got 20, at least 20. Is it my go-to? I mean, we all know what my go-to is.
Right.
I mean, we all know what my go-to is.
Yeah.
But I got 20 divers, dude. If you're considering Russian divers, I got 8 of those. You know, so if Russian divers are considered divers, then
they are.
Then I got about 28. Primarily, as everyone knows, my collection is pretty much dominated by bolts, either by the Bolt Magnum or the Bolt Zeus's or just the Bolt in general. Then I would say it's X-Wing. Then I would say it's character pieces in all forms, you know, bolts, X-Wings, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, getting back to your question, absolutely. If you're an Invicta fan, how can you not love a diver?
Now, would you pick up that colorway if they made it in a Magnum? That green with that maroon?
In 2 seconds, I would pick that up. 2 seconds.
And let's just show it again, man. For those that, if you just got here, we're talking about this this beautiful pro diver. It's reserve level. I'll say this is Invicta done right, hands down. This is Invicta done right. Cliff said he got the same watch on too, Vic. He got his
his millipede?
Yeah. I can't even think of his Aragon.
If you can find that watch and then the price is right for you, I would say pick it up. I'd say don't sleep on it because you ain't gonna pick it up again. You ain't gonna come across it again. It's not one of those watches that's there every day for you to get.
Right.
Now I will say there's an eBay seller that I saw that was selling this for like $1,400. That's way too much.
It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even sell it for $1,400.
That's way too much, man. I'm like, dude, and I like Invicta. I like to get into some of the pieces, man. And I feel like this is a nod to some of the older stuff that they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want Invicta to lose that part. Now, hey, the stuff that they got coming out right now, all the new stuff, and this is just my personal opinion, I think it's way too much coming out because you really don't have a chance to breathe with collecting some of this stuff, man. It's like, it's just coming and coming. So, like I was telling Vic, will I hit 8? Come on, man. Like, let me just be 100 with you. That's my goal. That was my goals because I was trying to do some other stuff, but there are a number of pieces that I would like to get, and I'm focusing on divers. Man. I actually got 2 of the divers I've always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that tungsten. I love that one. Damascus is another one, and I wish Invicta would bring those back out. You know, like Damascus.
I saw Mark Gallardo's selling a Damascus on Facebook right now.
Who is?
Mark Gallardo, I believe is his name.
Okay. What is he asking for it?
8 1/4, 9 1/4, somewhere around there.
Well, when they came out, they were expensive through shop though.
Yeah.
They were like
Trap,
super expensive.
Trap, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Would you be content if all you bought from here on out with Invicta was nothing but divers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As long as they were the right divers, right?
As long as they the right divers, man. I mean, the one watch, and I told you, it's no secret. I really don't want to go up in size. So the 54 millimeters, 55, I really don't want to go that high. 50, 40, I'm gonna say this, 48 millimeter is my sweet spot. 47 to 50, that's my sweet spot all day. The 52 millimeters, it has to be, and I got one right here, all day. This is another one that I will rock, like the Sabacco Specialties. The one watch that I'm making an exception on, as far as oversized, would be the Kraken. That's the only one, that 54 millimeter, that I'm considering, because I think Invicta did such an amazing job. Because I actually held one in my hand. I was impressed with the design. I love that wavy.
I love the way it fits and feels.
Gosh, the thing is nice, man. And I don't know if they would be able to pull that off, putting like that type of design on a grand diver or pro diver, because you know how they like to do their fusions. I would love to see them do that, or at least make an attempt. Hint, hint, Invicta, because I know somebody watching.
Right.
Do it on a pro diver.
Oh shit! Sorry. Sorry, bro. I thought they scored. They hit the post. Sorry. They're playing the best team in the league tonight. So.
What was that new purple label out? The Elite? Is that what it's
the
called?
Elite, yeah, the Elite.
Man, I don't recall the size on
Trap
that.
Trap enabled me with that yesterday.
But where did I
Trap
get it
enabled
from,
me with that yesterday.
I gotta take credit for that. I sent it to Trap, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
You started that role?
Yeah, I guess I started that train. But it's
yes, sir.
They came out with it before with like abalone, I want to say.
Right.
Not in purple label, but with the like silver one and a gold one, if I'm correct. And they were nice, and now they're coming out with the purple label, and it's a stunning watch. And I don't recall the size.
Wild Phil's was saying, I do as well. Love the Grand Diver. And here's the deal, y'all, is the Grand Diver, and like this is not spoken of. I haven't seen anybody do a review on the Grand Diver. These are actually homages of the gosh, I can't think of the Yachtmaster through but now I'm gonna tell you something. That Yachtmaster from Rolex, that watch, hands down, beautiful. God dog, and there's a lot going on with that watch. Jay Jones, a Shaq, where you at? Okay, there you go.
What's 54 MJ, that new purple label?
Did it?
Is that purple label Elite 54 millimeters?
I think it is.
Okay.
Jay Jones, I don't know how big that Shaq Pro Diver is.
They take it off of that.
But I do like it. It doesn't look like a Pro Diver, but
the one that Godfather got?
Yeah, I would do that.
If I could have got that burgundy one, I mean, I've been kicking myself every day for not getting that watch.
So yeah, hey y'all, don't, like, if you leave out, man, if you hit the thumbs up, hit that on the way out. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Show some love.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna Janet's got this cake ready, and I'm gonna watch his game now. But I'll be watching. Just want to show you that I did the millipede, bro. I did it.
Good job.
Oh wait, breakaway. Oh, damn it.
I was hoping to see him knock the camera over again.
Right.
Hey, DC.
Hey, Vic. Happy birthday. Want me to sing to you?
No.
Thank you. You can do whatever you want here. It's your world.
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on, you gonna sing? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Come on. Ready?
Mm-mm.
Listen to me, or I'm gonna buy you a watch.
Ooh.
I controls that.
There you go.
I'll sing to you. I'll sing you a message singing. I don't want to make his show great, so I'm not gonna sing.
All right. And Janet said, when are you guys doing your Flaming Grand Diver Purple Label reviews?
When is she available? She want to do it next Sunday? We can do it next Sunday.
We can't.
You want to do it next Sunday?
You messed up this Sunday.
She's on for next Sunday.
We have to do it.
Wait. I forgot because I got, well, you didn't tell me. Well, we'll talk about that off.
Jason's supposed to.
Well, wait a minute. Before that, why are you ducking me, man, from this battle?
Oh,
Bro, what you mean?
We
don't
were supposed
try
to
it,
battle.
bro.
We're
Don't
supposed to
try it.
battle.
why do I got to be stuck in the middle?
You're in the
Yeah,
middle.
you in the middle.
Literally.
Bro,
What-
That mean you gonna host you gonna host the battle, Kyle. That's all that means.
Yeah.
I guess so.
When are we doing this?
You got it under control.
Before I go, when are we doing this?
I'll call you Vic. I said
Yeah, yeah, bro. Because here's the deal, man. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, smack you on your birthday. So you know what I mean.
Oh, is that where we're going?
I mean, you know, it's your day, bro. Because you know, like normally, I mean, technically the show was gonna happen today, but like you know how it is, bro. I said, you know, I'm gonna let him slide today. I'm gonna let him slide.
Today?
You know what I'm saying?
Jerry Johnson, you a chicken.
Oh, a chicken.
Hey.
I like you. You got some chicken for me?
Hey, Sue said battle.
So does Janet and DC got the ladies version of this?
No, Janet's got the that version.
It's a lady version.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Trap don't tell me nothing.
They came out with this the 38 millimeter first.
Yep.
You know, Janet got the 48.
What size is it? Yeah, I probably do 48.
47.
But
Okay.
I don't like Invicta watches anymore, so I moved on to something else.
Oh, all right.
Oh, please. And I will say before I go, when you have an Aragon on and its size, the fit is almost perfect every single time.
And Aragon suck.
And
Hey, I'm gonna let you get away with that because I love you, and that's about that.
You say Magnum suck? Trap said Magnum suck.
Whoa! What?
I didn't say nothing.
You're gonna.
I got a Magnum.
You're gonna.
He said the only reason he wore it was because of you.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Before he came on the show,
All right.
he was like, I
You know
really hate it. I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear this watch, but I'm gonna do it for Vic.
Wow!
He knows what's coming later. You better keep your phone off.
Bro, get off me. Go somewhere.
I'll get you later.
Yo. Anyway.
Guys, I love everybody. Thank you, everyone,
Enjoy
for
your
the birthday wishes. I love you all.
All right, bro.
Enjoy
I'm
the rest
out.
of your day.
And we'll talk. Kyle, feel
All right,
better.
bro.
Yeah, I
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think that's my cue too. I'm going to fall back. I'm going to let you finish your review. Again, I appreciate all
Thank you, sir.
the kind words, man.
Okay.
Hope you feel better. Praying for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
All right, man.
So-
And I'll have these things shipped back out to you, bro.
We'll get it taken care of, man.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
All
You
right,
have a good one, man.
You too.
Yep. Okay, family. So, before I finish this review, let me just show y'all something. We're gonna get into the commercial part of this. And you see this right here. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this today. Collectors event is coming April 23rd. It's a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? In the event, stay tuned because we'll give you exact time and when that thing starts. But just know this.
There will be two battles.
There will be two battles. There will be two battles. If you have a bolt watch or 5 bolt watches, you can go up against somebody else with 5 bolt watches. And if your watches are considered to be the best bolts of the evening or the day,
It'd be nice if we can do a woman's battle.
we're
The
gonna.
Salakwas can be guys, and maybe a woman's battle with the boat.
I don't know if anyone. Hey, any ladies want to step up to the bolts? Any ladies out there? Because you know that we haven't had ladies versus ladies. We had.
Let me hit some people up.
We had OV versus John Gangy, but we haven't had ladies. We had the couples battles. So that just adds another. Oh man, think about that for a second. Any ladies out there? Any ladies that are? If you're in the New York area, you got bolt watches. It could be bolt
I need to start that page up today.
Zeus. It could be bolt Magnum. It could be bolt sport.
Boaty boat.
Boaty boat. You guys can compete. All you need is 5. We will have a coin toss, and then from there, you know, you guys will be going at it. And the people that are actually going to be like judging this are customers and other collectors. I will not be a judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hosting it. Wifey won't be a judge. She normally does the tallying up and stuff like that.
I'll probably still be tallying.
Yeah, she'll be tallying up.
We
But
gotta
then
count the votes.
But then after that, once we come to a clear-cut winner, somebody will receive a watch courtesy of the Times Square Invicta store. Shout out to Lucy. Lucy, you the bomb. I thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for reaching out to me with this. You know what I'm saying? You it. And I hope you guys are able to come out to the store, man. Bring your friends, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some stuff. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. And then after the fact, of course, we break bread with each other. We may even have an event after the fact.
Somebody may be putting a event together
for
that night.
Yeah, we may have an event. Y'all stay tuned for that. Let's see. I want to do the Aragon battle. So Cliff, if you want to do the Aragon battle,
there's gonna be an Aragon battle at
but no, we know that. But so yeah, now here's the deal. Just letting y'all know, there won't be an Aragon battle at an Invicta store. Can't do that. You know, it's Invicta, Aragon. So like the Aragon battle will be here, and you guys, if you want to go, I can find you an opponent. I know somebody that they got at least 5 Aragons, and I know he's still watching. Just, you know what I'm saying, Jay Jones, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jay Jones and Cliff, if y'all want to go at it, y'all let me know.
But on another note, look at my grandbaby.
Oh, here you go.
Y'all see me grandbaby? And she has teeth.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all see her? Look at the teeth. Hold on, let me make it bigger. Y'all see the teeth? I just wanted to say that every time you come up, I'm gonna
Okay, so that's Honey Bunny.
That's Pooh Bear.
Well, that's Pooh Bear for you. That's my Honey Bunny. So anyway, thank you. Let me finish.
I'm gonna hit y'all within about 10 more minutes.
We be off in 10 minutes, man. We gonna be going. We out of here. We already been on for 1 hour 16 minutes, man. I want to thank for the folks that was in here.
We about to go work.
I want to thank everybody that came in for this live review. I enjoy getting to do this.
Are you talking to me? Jay
Jones. Hey, Jay Jones. Hey, bro. Look, Jay.
I'll call you, Jay.
Yeah, we'll hit you up, man. We'll hit you up.
I got your name right here on this page.
We got your name on there.
Right here.
Thank you. We getting congratulations and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the Honey Bunny. But the biggest takeaway is the watch. Get rich. What's going on, bro? The watch. Brian Victor. Grand Diver. I believe my title was like, is this worth your time? If you can grab it, if you know somebody that has it or they're trying to sell it, I wouldn't spend $1,100 or $1,400 on this watch, because if Shop HQ had it for $499 to $550, that'd be the ballpark. Now, a seller can sell it. I mean, they can get rid of whatever price, because that's what they valued it. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. I'm just telling you, I'm not paying that much for it. Now, is this watch worth $1,100? You got a Sellita 500 in it. Swiss movement. It's a rare watch, and a lot of times they didn't put a what do you call that? A number on the back. It's not number limited, but it is a rare piece. They only put out so many. Godfather actually bought both of them. You know, and if you don't know who Godfather is, he's been on my channel.
Said he'll try.
Okay. Trap Tail Cliff. I'll try. Okay.
Okay. Not trying to be mean, but Jay Jones, you have to go to Wendy's to do this battle.
Oh yeah, we gonna go to a public library.
You can't be loud in a library. Starbucks.
He got a badge. He can do what he wants to. Oh, Starbucks. Do you drink coffee? Go to Starbucks, bro. Use their Wi-Fi. But I definitely got to get you on, Jay Jones. I got to get you on, man.
No shade.
But the thing about this watch, y'all, my takeaway, my overall, like I said, I think is, of all of the watches I've seen Invicta do. Now, I can't say anything that was from 2013 all the way down to 2000 to 91 or 93, whenever they came back out. But as of right now, a watch that you can possibly obtain, and keep in mind, Invicta's bringing out a Pro Diver that's a 50 millimeter. I don't know if it'll be on the same caliber as this, but if they keep along the lines of the quality they put into this watch, I will say be on the lookout for that. Add it to your collection. If you're one that's never been on an Invicta cruise, you've never done a battle here on this channel, or like conducting your own battle with your friends, your Invicta folks, this is a watch that you want to have in your collection. This is going to be eye-popping. It's going to catch attention. It has a Sellita movement in it. The clone to the ETA movement, the Valjoux 7750. Like I said, and I stand on this. I stand by this. One of the most perfect designs they've done up to, in my opinion. It is a very thick watch. It's a very heavy watch. But I still say, like, what they did with this, man, I feel like it's one of the best designs I've seen. So grab it, get it. If you can't afford the $500 or $600, if somebody may be asking for this watch, alternative to that would be a Grand Diver with the NH35 or the NH36, which I paid $88 for this one. And I paid, well, I didn't pay anything. This was a gift, but it's like $150. And they got this in gold. They got it in green. I'm pretty sure they got it in silver. You could possibly find this is a very, like, in equivalence. I'm just saying, I'm going to throw this up there. And the two, between the two, the colorways. That's the one thing that I give Invicta credit for. Their colorways are dynamic. It's eye-grabbing. And let me see. Ulysses Hills, man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Thank you for being here. Trap, I can go to the precinct. Hey, wherever. Hey, that'd be dope if you go to the precinct, man. Like, and you got your buddies up there. Yeah, man, that'd be tight. That'd be real nice. I like to see that. Don Juan in here. Like, you getting the chat faster than me.
Well, I'm behind, so I don't know.
I didn't see Don Juan.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go. What's going on?
Because for you, it's tough. I'm behind, but I'm getting people come in.
Yeah, you getting. I appreciate that. But anyway, what I'm gonna tell you is this. For those of you guys that like to collect watches and you want something that's bigger than a 41 millimeter timepiece, I do recommend the Pro Diver and the Grand Divers from Invicta. Again, for those that just came through the door, this is what I'm rating. I gave this thing, honestly, perfect score, in my opinion. The colorway is amazing. You have that green with that maroon coin edge bezel on this thing. And let me let you hear it one more time.
He said, how much that watch cost?
This watch, when it debuted on Shop HQ, was $499. And I think it went as much as between $550 or something like that. It's sold out right now. The only way you can get this watch right now is if you went on eBay, which there's a seller that's asking double of what the cost was. And I'll tell you this, I just had a discussion with a collector last night about this, and it's called the thrill of the hunt. If there's something that you like, the best thing I could tell you, hey Trap, Kyle, so said use my address for the return. Was that what I ain't messing with you, bro. Again, I was having this conversation with a collector, and it's called a thrill of the hunt. The best way I'm gonna tell you to find this watch, if you can get it,
eBay.
No, right now, not. I mean, because look, I want to give people like the option of paying the least for something. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an alternative. If you want to just get this movement in this style, there is a Black Panther watch, same style, same movement for $500. I think that is probably like one of the most perfect buys to get. But if you want this one, I would say stand by, because there's somebody's gonna be selling it. They may sell it for like $600. I think it's worth $600 if you can get it. I wouldn't go over, me personally, I wouldn't want to go over $800 getting this watch. I think the Sellita 500 is well worth having in your collection just because of the heritage of it. It means something. It's a clone of a watch that I consider, it's like a workhorse. Just like how they say the NH35 is a workhorse, but that's a Japanese movement. It's non-Swiss. Full Swiss movement is low cost and high beat, it's an upbeat movement, and the durability is there, and it's cost effective. Like you don't, even if you have to repair this watch, it's not going to cost as much as other movements. I know, like in-house, I know we've talked about that. We've kicked that around a few times. In-house movements, if you got an in-house movement timepiece and you got to get that thing serviced, it's expensive. So Trap, I just checked it. That's the 43 millimeter with mother of pearl ceramic bracelet. Too much. My pocket, no thing. Hey, so hey, listen, here's an alternative, bro. This right here, this automatic move is not running right now, but hold up, I can. See that? Second hand's moving now. Just get an NH35. I'll pay $88 for this watch. Under $100.
Show your person. That don't cost a lot.
This one don't cost a lot either. This one right here, this is one of the newest things to Invicta. The purple, they got a purple, they got a green, the gold, and I don't know if they got the silver tone, but
what's that? What is that? What is that?
This is a purple label. It's not number limited, but like it is official purple label. And we will be doing a review on this one upcoming. There'll be three of us up here talking about the watch, and you'll get a perspective from everybody. But I'm telling you right now, there are so many alternatives to this watch. Invicta, they have one out right now that got some wild, funky colors on it. It's a quartz watch though, and I think it's under $100. So I will tell you, there's two places I'm gonna tell you to do. Go to shophq.com. Once you get to shophq.com, go in their search engine and type in Invicta Pro Diver. You can either put most expensive or like in the sort, most expensive down to the lowest. And I think if you put the most expensive one in there, it's gonna pop this one up, the blue label joint, which is $427, I think. And then it'll take you all the way down to like $39.99 for Pro Divers. So you can go in there if you want a quartz watch. This one is a quartz, battery operated. This thing's gonna last for about 3-4 years. As long as you glass fiber. Yeah, let's go one right here. Purple label. Oh, it's not purple label, it's just a purple timepiece, and they got glass fiber going around it. That's 201.61. What, this one purple again? Oh no. Type in Grand Diver. It's a Grand Diver. Alicia said it's too much. So there, I mean, Invicta got a lot of options, man. And then y'all stay tuned because I'll have some, like, we're gonna go through some other options. I got some Amazon pieces that I'll show you guys that I think are pretty dope. If you want to get some inexpensive divers. So just got wifey, the rose tone and burgundy dial with the NH35. Oh man, that's sweet. Don Juan, yep.
I already knew.
I still got to get a titanium piece for sure. Yeah. Trap bits. I have it in blue. You got it in blue? Okay. I'm just thanking you for that. Oh, we've been on here for a nice little minute. Okay, yeah, we gonna shut it down here in a second, man. But if you got any questions, comments, concerns, again, if you in the New York area, man, let me go ahead and show you guys
April 23rd.
One more again. April 23rd, we will be at the Times Square Invicta store. You know what I'm saying? And your boy's gonna host. It'll be the first official battle. We'll be doing a battle there. You know what I'm saying? Bolts versus bolts, and then Sabacos versus Sabacos. That would be dope to see some ladies. That would be dope to see some ladies get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So we have a few names for Sabacos. I got a few names already for the bolts. So let's do this thing, man. Let's go in there, represent. Let's show the rest of the world how we do. And I say that because I put a lot of stock into some Invicta collectors, man, because you guys are very genuine, and the reason why I do what I do now is because how you guys treated me in the beginning, especially on the cruise. You guys very welcoming, and you didn't hold anything back with me. You know, so I have a lot of love for some of you guys in here. Just appreciate. Let me see what you saying. Vic called me. Mm-hmm. Of course, Vic. Anything to help out. That was her fourth one. Thanks, Kyle, for sending. Trap some of your heat to review. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it. And again, y'all. So again, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. That's who fourth what?
I don't know.
I know Don Juan.
Look, I skipped over Don Juan's comment, man, because I know he got to be sitting there. He got to be sitting there dying laughing right now, because you seen I skipped over the comment. I said I'm not even going to acknowledge Don Juan right now. I'm not messing with Don Juan. Don Juan. I think that's fourth one today. Yo,
she got more watches than some of the guys got.
Man, hey, don't sleep on it, man.
She could take some of y'all
Sellita movements, and I'm look, tell you something, huh? Sellita movements, value movements, diamonds. I mean, you name it, they got it.
They got it. They got
Don Juan.
They got duplicates.
That right. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the battle between Janet and Vic versus Don Juan and Alita.
Go back and watch what Don Juan and Alita was going.
Oh yeah, hey, that was dope. Yeah, she was smacking Don Juan. Hey, Don Juan, your wife smacked you right here, bro, on the lifestyle. She was smacking you, bro. That was dope. She was like, "What you want to do?" Bam, bam. While she's pulling watches out like she was playing cards, man. She was playing spades or something.
In fact, I believe 12.
What time is it? Yeah. That ain't
gonna be. I think the battle will be just a little bit later.
So the battle, like,
I'll let y'all know.
We'll let you know when the battle starts and everything, man. So good night. Be safe. All right, Jay Jones. We'll be waiting for you to get up here. No. Borrow those watches.
I'm gonna have Vic put you in timeout.
Right, man. Oh my gosh.
I know he ain't up here saying that.
Well, Vic's happy right now. Score 1-0.
Rangers playing.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna say nothing bad on his birthday.
Mm-hmm. Winners review for the purple label. We'll let you know. Cliff. I'll put it out because we have some other obligations that we got to do with the channel first before we get into that review. And then we gonna have the battles. And you know, it's Vic's birthday. I'm wearing a Magnum in spirit of Vic right now. Hush, girl. Y'all be looking out.
Why you kicking me?
I'm not kicking you.
Why you kicking me?
Stop playing. Ain't nobody kick.
Why you kicking me?
Stop, because Jay Jones gonna say something. Get out of here. Good night, Jay Jones. Welcome everyone. House of X, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, man, we're gonna cut up out of here. My final verdict
for the 24th. Okay, Cliff, we got you. It'll be in the beginning of April.
Yep. Final verdict. 5 flame. Multiply that by 100,000. A must-have watch. Cisco and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. Cisco and Ebert. Roberto, whoever do a rating system, this is a must-have watch.
Did y'all see these for the ladies? I'm just low-key thinking about getting it.
I wish I had the what's the name music? The Peanuts music.
Oh.
All right, that's enough. Okay, get out of here. Your fingers. Stop.
No, turn.
No, ain't nothing on me.
You do put some white stuff up here.
Well, you can't see it. Stop! What's wrong with you? Crazy? I gotta sanitize my lip.
Oh yeah, I bet you gonna put more sanitizer on my nails. Sanitize your lips.
Hush! Hush, hush. It's not after 9 o'clock. It's after 9. It's not after 9 o'clock. You cannot talk about that. It's not. We ain't even in the. No. All right, we about to go.
Baby.
We about to go. All right. Hey. You keep yourself to yourself. You hush your mouth. I will ban you from this. Like, you cannot. No. Family, thank you so much for participating. Kyle, thank you so much for allowing me.
Praying for you.
Yeah, bro. Like I was saying in the last video, thank you for letting me fondle your watches, man. But fondle your watches, man, because it's not. I'm fondling his watches. It is. I mean, because these are his babies.
And for y'all that just coming in, on the way out, hit that thumbs up for our grandbaby. You took a shower. No.
Okay, don't do that on this.
You should.
You look like a nap. You look like. Okay, now look, y'all talk about that somewhere else. Please.
Don't touch me.
Look,
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm just saying, like, save that, man. Look, I gotta go, y'all. I'm out of here. Hey, I'm not. What am I doing? Am I doing my show or no? Am I doing my show? Thank you.
TJ, I'll help you put your.
TJ, if you come back over here with that show
you ain't
interruption,
you ain't gonna do nothing.
Move your hands. What is wrong with you?
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't interrupt you during the Wiley Hustle, so don't come over here.
You do it all the time. You cut it, and when I tell you don't do certain stuff because I don't edit, you do what you want to do. And this is not. Look how little your head is. Oh, look at the little.
Get this out of here, man. Why are you in my light? Get out of here.
Y'all.
Stop. What are you doing? Stop.
Wiley Hustle. Oh, I mean, Trap Vision. He out of here. Holla.
Move, man. That's so disrespectful.
Bye, y'all. Lights is out.
That is so disrespectful, man. Move. Get away from here. Man, I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all pray for me. I'm sick of these people.